Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be trying to play Sky Wars. But the problem here is that today my ping has been going as high as 1,500, and I don't know why. But I'm just gonna hope that I can make it through this awful ping. Oh, and one of them has already died. That is great news. And I got really good armor. Was it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look, this is my house. I have to defend it. Yes. I think my ping might be fixed a little bit. I don't know. It's probably. Oh, it was earlier when I was experiencing the high ping. I did experience it a little bit while getting into Sky Wars, but that's. I don't know. Okay, normally this rain thing from Order So Klein does not work, but today it's deciding to work. It feels really cozy right here. The textures aren't even loading in right now. Alright. So, anyhow, I think it might have been because my family was like, they were watching TV while my mom was also doing schoolwork on her computer. Oh no. I'm so good at this game. I won that through pure skill. Anyhow. So, they're now, they got off of there, and I think she might be off her computer now. She's been on the phone trying to get us into school better, because, like, we don't even know our classes or stuff, so I think that's what she's trying to do. But, she brought her friend over, which we haven't really seen her friend. Well, she used to come over to our house all the time, because they're best friends, right? But then we moved. Okay, this dude's trying to fake armor trick. Anyhow. So well, she hasn't been over in quite a while, but normally, she used to come here, to our old house quite a lot. But since we moved, she hasn't really come over. But, like, the problem is that whenever she comes here, it's as if she owns the place. And she's nice, but I don't like it when she owns the place. Okay, that dude looks like an easy target. He's pretending to be AFK. I know that trick. He is so good at that. Wow. It's just amazing his amount of skill. Oh, there my ping goes to 1,000 again. Alright. It's back now, and this dude thinks that I can't see him moving around. Oh no. That is literally the sole purpose of me grabbing this. Oh. So that's how we're gonna play it, huh? Yeah. Keep hacking. What's your name? Dell Games. Yeah. Again, I don't mean to be a snitch, but like, unacceptable. I own you all. You cannot just do that. I mean, that would be possible because of where my hitbox was, but, like, no. That's where our hitboxes are. That's not exactly how it works. Give me your freaking skin. There we go. But so anyways, whenever my mom's friend comes here, it's like she owns the place. Like, her and her family, whenever they come over, they'll just, like, walk around telling people to do stuff, and, like, oh, you go there, I'll do this, you do that. And it's the most annoying thing ever. And the problem is that one of my sisters, the 9-year-old one, she's a redhead. Oh, but then my friend, or my mom's friend's daughter, is also a redhead. And they look like identical. Like, only through different ages. Like, oh, this girl, she's like 18, and my sister's like 10 years younger, so a bit of an age difference, but they are the same person. Just like born in different generations, so it's scary. 'Cause redheads are typically not the easiest to live with. Why, there's somebody else here in this set. That's just the most... Anyhow. That was the most annoying part of the... I can't talk today, sorry. I'm tired. But, so... It's like... There's one redhead that's tiny, and, you know, I would be able to deal with her, but she's a woman, I'm a man, and she gets away with anything she wants, so it's kind of impossible, right? And then there's another one, which, and it's like, she's also a woman and I'm a man, but also, she's like, she's older than me, so it would be better if she was. You know, it's worse if they're younger than you and you're beating them up, but she's older than me, so I could beat her up. But then again, she's a woman, I'm a man, but also she's not part of this family, so that takes away any permissions at all unless I'm provoked. Apparently it's actually legal to hit a woman if you're provoked. I mean, I guess that would make sense, you know, if they pull a knife at you, you go like, So obviously there are some limitations to it, but no, I'm not gonna go around hitting women. But it's just like my whole life I thought that if you ever hit a woman, you will go to prison for life. It's just a fun fact. I don't know. But so there's two redheads, and then the mom of one, and then there's my mom, and all this. So it does make living here a bit complicated today. So I'm just gonna have to stay in my room, which is the problem, because we don't even have really, like, any food today, but... well, now I can't even, like, eat any of the food that we do have, because... I'll have to run into them. But I don't exactly want to. It's not the funnest experience. Oh, thank you very much for that arrow. Why are there no freaking better helmets and no bows? Oh gosh, and my cough is still pretty bad. So that's annoying. Like, this chest over here is my last hope. Unless somebody else got, like, a lucky island, because it still spawns all the other islands. Well, it looks like I'm just gonna have to go to all the islands. Where is this guy at? Oh, it's Hazy Pepper. That's good to have. So is that, and that. Now I just need a helmet and a freaking bow. Okay. Okay, I guess that's still good, but... that was probably the stupidest use for that, but... then again, I do constantly advertise how stupid I am, so... oh, I have one extra one of those. I'm so good at video games. Like and subscribe. Alright, wait, no, dislike, unsubscribe. The reason I say that is because it's like, when you hear someone say, like and subscribe, like, I don't want to do that, you're forcing me to, but then when somebody says, like, dislike, unsubscribe, nobody says that, it's like, huh. And it uses, like, reverse psychology, it gets in your brain, and you're like, now all of a sudden I want to like and subscribe, you see. Actually, probably not. I got like 100-something videos on that. Oh, that's the most videos I got on any or views I got on any video on this channel. On the, I think the second one complaining about school. All I know is it had school in the title. But it's I got like 1 sub out of that. Alright, and yeah, still pretty good. Wow. So anyhow, that's gonna miss. Nope. Ah, I suck at that. It's like I don't like ever use the number keys to move around on my keyboard unless it's like in this area. I'll occasionally use the scroll. I just always use the scroll wheel most of the time, but sometimes I'll like click the number keys and I don't actually use the 1 number key. I set the number key 1 to do the 9th slot, and then the mouse like I have 2 side mouse buttons, and the one closest to the back of the mouse I set that to do that, and then the other side mouse button I have to crouch because I hate going to control. Like my whole life I've had small fingers, so it was always so hard to do control, and only just recently my fingers have been growing so I could just do that. I feel like my internet would be a lot better if I could do like Ethernet instead, because like I used to do it solely on Ethernet, and I got the most amazing internet. You'd be so surprised. Anyhow, you'd be like, or wait, I don't know why you'd be surprised. Actually, I'm very stupid, but like I used to do it solely off of Ethernet, and it would only game at my dad's house because that's where I could actually use the Ethernet. His internet router was crappy because of the crappy apartment, but the Ethernet outweighed outweighed even my mom's internet. But like her Ethernet was pretty good. But the problem is her house had 1 Ethernet port in her room, and my room was like across the house, which I had brought my computer there like twice to game, and it was the most difficult thing ever because I'd have to run this long Ethernet cord throughout the entire house, and even with it being really long, like this was a long Ethernet cord, it would still like have barely any room. Alright. It would have barely any room there, so. No! The problem when you like have to pearl back on when you fall is that you either have to hit the side of something, then quickly switch to blocks and place them underneath you, which is already hard to switch them quickly, and it's also hard to get the right angle and to click them quick enough, so it's like pretty difficult. And another problem is to aim just right when throwing a pearl in that amount of time too, like, or when I'll see people and they'll just throw it and it'll happen to hit like a building or something on an island, like for example, it'll hit like one of these trees just perfectly, and they'll do it in half a second. They'll just switch through and do that, and I just I don't know how they aim so quickly. It's probably practice. The one thing I never do. I've heard that it's like a lot better to use the number keys, but like what's better about that? You have to stretch your fingers all the way across the keyboard, and like, well, you also have to perfectly memorize that. They're on mobile. How the crap? I see so many really good mobile players, and they'll do what's not even possible on. Oh. Well, I thought it said they were on mobile. Never mind. But they'll do like impossible stuff. But anyhow, back to Ethernet. I used Ethernet and I got really good ping. I got like 50 ping. But then we had to move, and we got a new internet router, which was a better internet router. But the problem was that the internet still sucked. The wireless internet still sucked. So Ethernet was good, but there was 3 Ethernet ports in the entire house. One in one in the master bedroom, which should have gone to all of the boys, but my dad decided to take it because he's an adult, and adults are always selfish. Why did you guys build a bridge for them to get across? So anyhow, there's 3 ports in the house. One in the master bedroom, one in the kitchen, and wait, was there another? I know that there were 3. I think the other one was in the living room, but the problem was, in my dad's room. It was right across the hall, but it didn't work with any of the Ethernet cards we had because it was the old kind of Ethernet port. How did you get a 10-pack over there? So anyhow, it's like this old, extinct kind of Ethernet port that nobody uses anymore. And we couldn't find it at DI or even at Walmart. We couldn't find it anywhere. So the only way to actually use the Ethernet was to directly connect it into the router, which is downstairs in the laundry room near the kitchen. So I'd have to take my computer downstairs to the kitchen, but then nobody could use the table, so I wasn't allowed to do that, so I'd have to sit there with crappy internet. And, I can't so then I just recently took my computer to my mom's house, probably permanently. And, like, I still can't tell if the internet's better or not, like. Because, like, I'm probably getting a better ping, but a lot of the time I get worse ping, so I'm not sure. Oh. Anti-knockback, huh? And you're one shot. And you're hacking. I swear, it's always those. Or he might be hacking. I'm not sure, but it looks like he is. It's always this buff black and white Steves that hack, though. I swear. Like this one dude that always hacks. Everyone knows him just solely for hacking and having that exact skin. His name's like Each Plate something. And honestly, this dude's probably the same person because it's like a similar name, kind of like the stupid way it was written out. But like this Each Plate kid was always hacking. And we reported him so many times didn't get away with it. Or maybe, I don't know, he was just recently on more, so I think it was because of the new anti-cheat and how they like rolled back all of the bans or whatever. I need pants. Watch when he just immediately notices me. Bye-bye. And this idiot didn't even grab that. He's like, huh, I don't need that. Oh. Oh, never mind, my ping. My ping has probably been the problem this entire time. And now that Hazy Pepper dude has changed his skin to look like dream with netherite armor. But, crap, okay, I forgot what I was going to talk about. This is probably going to be the last round here, but... oh crap, what do I concentrate about on this one? So, I'm probably going to be changing a bit of my thumbnails to be different. Not all of them, like, occasionally I'm going to do this thumbnail thing, probably like half of the time. I'm just going to use AI to, like, show two different random mover characters. I'll be playing, like, whatever game I'm playing against each other. So if it's, like, Sky Wars, and the selected characters are Mickey and Elmo, it'll be Mickey and Elmo playing Sky Wars together. No, you do not. I was never gonna work. You sacrificing yourself. Alright, I need those. I need that XP and those credits. Thank you very much. Oh. I missed that bow shot. Okay. I mean, I guess that's good for me, but I don't see how that happened exactly.